And broadcast. Hello, guys. My name is Abinraj Bhaskaran. I'm a grade 12 student of Sharjah Indian School Br, Juwaiza. I'm a computer science student. So basically, we have our computer science examination term 1 on day after tomorrow. That's on Tuesday, 21st. This is study with Sedulous. This is not like a teaching class or studying class. This is like a revision or, by the way, an interactive one-on-one conversation sort of class. I know last video something just went off wrong and it just got ended just like that. So basically, let's wait for at least 2 or 3 people to come. Like, I have sent the link to many people, right? So, and I can see no one is there. I'm the only one. The solitude. Let me just wait. I will wait for only 3 minutes or 4 minutes. So hi again. I think we'll begin. There's no point in wasting time, right? So we'll begin. Okay. Actually, this is enough. This is Study with Sedulous, Computer Science Term 1, Abinraj Bhaskaran. My name is Abinraj Bhaskaran. I'm a grade 12 student of Sharjah Indian School. And our first question. Which is a way to convey a Python object into character stream? Actually, this is quite very intuitive and straight on point. Converting a Python object, something that we write in Python, to the character stream is like the bytes or the binary. It is used in the binary files lesson that we have studied. It's pickling. It's actually pickling and unpickling. What I have studied is like we have pickles, right? We do pickling, mango pickles or lemon pickles. How do we use it? We make that to somehow store this pickle for so many months or days or for a long period of time. That's what pickling is in true English sense, right? The same way, we somehow created or converted the human readable language into binary files so that we can store it, or we can we can have it for a longer time with lesser storage. That's how pickling is done. And what is unpickling? Unpickling is just the opposite way. We have to somehow convert the binary files, which is not human readable, to something which we can read, we as human can read. That's unpickling. So straight to the point, it's A, pickling. Yeah, that's the right answer. Okay. So second, which character is used to create a new file in CSV? New file. Creating a new file is actually R is for read, and that is for binary files it will be RB. For binary files for writing it will be WB, and all of the text and CSV will be using R and W, and R plus and W plus. But here the answer should be X, because it's actually creating a new file itself. We are not writing or we are not reading. We have to create a new file itself, and that will be X, option D. Now third question. Which path does not start with the leading forward slash? Leading forward slash is actually we have two type of filing, right? Or we have two type of leading file searches, which is relative and absolute. You have seen like C // something, then something, just like that, and that is called absolute, which is the complete filing. And relative is something like we are in one particular file and we have to somehow find or get the path of that file to some other specific file that we want to open. Okay, I'll just give you an example for this. Here I've actually created one picture. I have one picture of this. Is that this? Yeah, this absolute file. It's actually a good picture to somehow understand the topic in one go. Like we are in the current working directory, this one. I'll just bring myself to there. Yeah, this is the current working directory that we have, and this is a C hash or the C / and slash next file, and then we have beacon file, some fizz, some spam.txt in fizz, and we have spam.txt and fizz in backend. Then we have another folder called X, which is having a spam.txt again, and then a spam.txt in the current working directory itself. Relative path will just bring on // for C, dot slash for beacon because only one more file is there, then dot slash fizz because it is in backend but we are in the current working directory. Then to get spam.txt we have I think moving myself is a bit too inconvenient. It doesn't make any sense, so I'll just stand here itself. I'll just explain. Spam.txt text. It is in fizz, so we'll be writing dot slash fizz slash spam.txt. That's simple. But for absolute path, it'll be starting from C double dot slash beacon slash fizz slash spam.txt because that's the absolute path. Absolute path is the complete path. I think we are making some sense in this, right? And that's how it works out. And for x that we are getting x here, it is also in C, so C dot slash x, C in C dot slash x. That's the absolute path, but the relative path would be double dot slash x. I think this makes some sense, right? So we'll continue with our last one. So what would be the answer for this? Which path does not start with a leading forward slash? Answer should be, it should be B, right? I think it's B. Is that B? No. Answer is wrong. It's not C. It should be a relative path itself. A. It should be A. This is wrong. Anyway, there could be some error, right? It's possible. Next question. Which of the following operators in Python are used to determine whether a value is of certain class or type? And which operator do we use for that? Identity operators or membership operators or comparison operators, or all of these are used to determine a value, whether a value is a certain class or type. Answer should be identity. And why identity? Because it is the one which gives identity, right? So it should determine whether a value is of a certain type or class. Simple, right? Okay. Next, this function converts all uppercase letters in string to lowercase letters. Which is it? Upper, lower, is lower. Looking into this, we must say converts all upper letters into lowercase. Uppercase to lowercase. Dot upper, dot lower, is upper and is lower. Anyway, C and D we can just neglect it just like that. Why? Because is upper determines if, it's like a condition. If everything are upper, then it will give true. If there's at least one letter which is in lowercase, we'll say false. This is not uppercase. No. And for D, is lower, it's like we'll say, is all the letters in lowercase? If yes, then we'll say true. That's right. But if at least one letter is in uppercase, I'll say false. No, it's not in lowercase. So we can neglect C and D. Now upper and lower converts all uppercase to lowercase. So it should be lower. It just lowers all the cases. That's it. Lower is a string function. This function converts all uppercase in string to lowercase letters. Simple. Now, list can be created to put the elements in. Is that the square brackets, or is this the parenthesis, or is this the curly bracket, or none of these? We know list is simple. List is one of the basic functions. We all should know this. It should be A and its square brackets. Ordered sequence which is used to store multiple data at the same time. List can be created to put the elements in square brackets. What is the good thing about list, or what is it differentiated from tuples? How is it differentiated? List is mutable and tuple is immutable, which means we can change the elements in list, but we can't change the elements in tuple. 1 point for consideration. Now, 7th question. Which of the following a sequence of character data? Hi. I can see the chat. Hi, I just saw the chat now. Okay, which of the following a sequence of character data? Character data. List, tuple, string, dictionaries are all sequence of character data, but list is a group of elements which are sequence of characters. Tuples is also same. Dictionary is a key value paired object. We can say object. Yeah, we can say object. But string, that's the basis. String is the sequence of character data. To be more precise, string is the one. Is it? Yes. Strings are sequence of character data. Strings are used by programming language to manipulate text such as words and sentences. Is my voice clear? Let me actually check. Yeah, it is clear. Fine. Okay. Now, next question. List, dictionary and sets are. List, dictionary and set. Is it mutable or immutable? What is mutable and what is immutable? Okay, I have said this answer before itself. List is mutable. So is dictionary, so is set. Mutable means we can change the value of the elements. If if in a sentence, if in a programming, if in a sentence in the programming language or in the program that we have a list of A, B, C, D, we can change a list of L. L is equal to a list of something. We can change that to some other. For example, I'll just give you an example for this too. I actually have a program out here. I think we have to study everything very practically. I'm here. I'll bring it on very practically itself. But wait for this to actually launch. It takes time now. Come on, faster. Yes, and it's opening the files. Yes. Practicals. Okay, fine. Oh yes, fine. Here, what I was saying, if it is a list of L's is equal to what do we say? This is how a list is actually said. List of 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if it is mutable, we can change the value of the nth. What is nth? Nth is, let it be 2. Value of second element of list. It's actually not second element, because this one that we have here, it is the 0th position. 2 is in the first position, 3 is in the second position. So in this program, the second position or 3 will be changed to 4. What do we get here? We get that the next list would be L is equal to 1, 2, 4, because 3 will be changed to 4. So that's mutability. So let's continue. Yes. So answer should be mutable. Any one you just need to know. List, dictionary or set. But all are mutable. Now, the process of converting a data type into another data type is known as options itself says the answer. Type conversion. It's a data type into another data type. So type itself converted, type conversion. Next, a complex number a plus ib, b represents. This we have studied in 10th grade, I guess, in the lesson real numbers and imaginary numbers. B represents imaginary part because I is there, dude, whatever. A complex number is a number expressed in the form of a plus ib, where a is real part and b is imaginary part, are real numbers and I is the imaginary value. Okay, now to print all elements of tuple in reverse order, we can use first one, second one, third one, fourth one. That is colon minus 1, colon minus 1, 1, colon, or colon 1. This is actually something that we have done in 11th grade in our computer science. One of the we have studied this. It should be colon minus 1. In a list or in the printing, this is called slicing. It's actually called slicing itself. It's part of slicing. This means we'll be beginning from the first, we are ending in the last element, and then the step value is minus 1. What is step value? It will be iterated in that order. Minus 1 means it will be starting from the last element then to the first element. So answer should be B. Tuple holds a sequence of heterogeneous elements. It stores a fixed set of elements and do not allow changes. That's it. This is actually an important point. Tuple holds a sequence of heterogeneous elements. It stores a fixed set of elements and do not allow change. Because if we use this in tuples, we actually get a new tuple itself. We don't get the old tuple and change it. We get a completely new tuple. Now, which function is used to convert string into tuple? Anything. It's not actually string. If it is an list also, we can use tuple parenthesis will make it into a tuple. Although dictionary is an exception. Dictionary, either key or value can be converted into tuple, not both. Which statement is a sequence of more than one statement? This is actually a good question, but I don't think we have this in our syllabus. But it's actually logical. It's not control statement. It's not a single statement. Anyway, it's single statement. Why do they even call more than one statement as single statement? No. So basically B or D. Sequence statement or compound statement. Sequence statement, it doesn't make much more sense than compound, because sequence is like it should be in sequence, right? And we have said it's an ordered, more than one statement, just more than one statement. It could be ordered or unordered. So the answer should be B, compound statement. Next, yeah, correct answer. Compound statement is a sequence of more than one statement. Next question. Which of the following is a step-by-step process of solving a well-defined computational problem? Step by step. Step by step, what do we get? Is it an algorithm? Is it pseudocode? Is it a flowchart or decision table? First and foremost, how can it be an algorithm? It's not an algorithm. Because algorithm is a set of well-defined solving process. It's like it's actually, it's not a method. It is the one that actually gets all other thing into it. And pseudocode is the false code, or it's like not the real code, the fake code that the programmers just write to make them understand and not the computer, just to get some idea. That's pseudocode. Flowchart. That's one thing to consider, because flowchart is actually a step-by-step process. Decision table, nah. Answer is C. Oh wait. Oh, it wasn't flowchart? Wait. Okay, solving a well-defined computational program. What a mistake on me. It's actually not flowchart because we have never said we have something well-defined to actually do, right? It's a step-by-step process of solving a well-defined computational program in complete sense itself. So it's an algorithm. I was actually wondering why this algorithm is not flowchart. Fine, okay, it's algorithm, my mistake. Algorithm is a step-by-step process of solving a well-defined computational problem. This dash are drawn using certain special purpose symbols. That's flowchart. Don't you remember the last year's what was his name? Newman's diagram that we drew for open and closed circuits. That's flowchart. Special purpose symbols. That's flowchart. Now, which of the following function is built-in function in Python? Is my function a built-in function? No, I haven't even heard of it. Test? No. Def function? Not a function. It's actually we are defining, and def itself is a completely different thing. But print, we know, is actually like the basic of all the programmers that ever have born or survived. Basically, maybe print hello world. Now I am a programmer. That's how people actually think. So it's actually D, print. The print function is a built-in function which prints a value directly to the system output. Now, what will be the output of the following Python expression round to 8.695? Round is a function which actually gives integer value. Let me actually one more time. Let me tell you, it's an integer value. It will be giving you an integer value. 8.6995. Just leave that. 8.6. What do we get? 9. Because 8.5 and above is always 9. Answer should be 9. It's a built-in function which rounds a number to give precision in decimal digits. In given case, since the number of decimal places has not been specified, the decimal number is round off to a whole number. Hence, the output will be 9. But whole number, yeah, whole number. It's a whole number, right? 9. What will be the output of the following Python code? X is equal to A, B, C, D. A, B and C, D, two different elements of a list. For I in X, I dot lower, print X, I dot lower. But we have lowered it. Then what? I dot lowered. We will lower A, B and C, D. But we are not storing it anywhere, right? We haven't defined anything to store X. So we'll just print out the last value itself, A, B and C, D itself. Asuran Gaming. Dude, if you are saying any answers, please, okay, I didn't even number it, right? Fine. I'll understand somehow. Bro, it was actually B, Asuran Gaming. It was answer B. Fine. Lower function does not modify a string in place. It returns a new string which is not being stored anywhere. Okay. Suppose list is 2445 133 12454 123. What is max of list 1? Max, which is the maximum number that we have. It is 12,454. So the answer is C. What will be the output of the following Python code? X is A, B, C, D, E, F. I is A. While I in X, print I, end with a space. And that is a space. Mind it, it's a space. So what would be the answer? The answer would be Since A is a string and B, C, D, E, F is also a string, it will continue to iterate for as long as possible with I as printing. So it will just continue printing I infinitely. Do you want to see the program or shall we just go on? We have an explanation, right? We'll look at the explanation. Here I is printed continuously because as the value of I or X is not changing, the condition will always evaluate to true. But also here we use the quotation mark on I. So here I treated as a string, not like a variable. I is equal to A, right? That's why. Which of the following operators has its associativity from left to right? I just love this question. Do you know why? Because this is something that differentiates computer science from maths itself. This is where our Bodmer's rule doesn't actually fully agree with computer science. Why? In maths, it's like 2 plus 3 into 5. What do we get? 2 plus 3 into 5. I'll just connect one minute, just a minute. I'll just show you. I don't know if it's working. Yesterday it was working. This is not something okay. It's not working. I don't know why, but it's not working now. Not working out, huh? Okay. Got it. Yes. Yeah, what I was still. Come on. Is it working out? No. It's not going. Nah, it's not working out, dude. Fine. Let's actually not go forward with this. I'll just explain right away. Nothing will beat me off. That's my attitude. Yeah. Is there any other way which I can actually explain this? Yeah, I will explain it this way. What is 2 plus 3 into 5? Like in our, okay, multiplication won't be coming. Star, fine. What would be the answer? It will be 2 plus 3 into 5 would be 2 plus 15. That is 17. And this is the same method that we use in computer also. But what is 2 raised to 3 raised to 2? What is that? In maths, we actually use it like 2 raised to 9. That is 2. That is 5 and 2, right? 5 and 2. I know this because in USBs 2, 4, 8, 16 GB, 32 GB. 32 GB is 2 raised to 5. Then 64 GB is 2 raised to 6. Then 128 is 2 raised to 7. 256, 512, 1024. That's how the GBs go, right? I know that's fine. But what about 2 raised to 2 raised 2 raised to 3. Even this we get as 5 and 2 in maths. But in computer science we get something in wrong. 5 and 2 in maths. But in computer science we get 2 raised to 2 raised to 3 will be 2 raised to 9. No, we get it as 2 raised to 2 is 4, so 4 raised to 3, that would be 64. Left to right. What is the question? Right to left. So the answer would be D. All others we get it from left to right, but just the exponents we get it from right to left. How right to left? Because this has been going from right to left. Answer is D. All other operators shown in the given options have associated A from left to right, except for exponential operators, Sharjah, which has its associated A from right to left. Right to left. What will be the output of the following Python code? A is equal to 1, 2 and then tuple of 4, 5, and B 1, 2, tuple of 3 and 4. A less than B. How do we check this? A less than B, check it as 1, 1. 1 is less than 1. May or may not be. Is it? No. False. A 1 is not less than 1. So it is false. We don't actually go for 4, 5 and 3, 4. First contains cells, false. So it is false. 1 is not less than 1. We check it as first element. Is that right? No. Since the first element in the tuple of A is larger than the first element of the tuple B, hence false is printed. What will be the output of the following Python code snippet? D1 is Neha 86 Yash 92. Neha 86 Yash 88. This is a key value pair. Key is Neha, value is 86. Key is Yash, value is 92. So is D1 greater than D2? Is it? In dictionary we don't have a specified arrangement, so it's an error. It will be an error because we don't have a condition to compare two dictionaries. Cannot be used in dictionaries. What will be the output of the following Python code? D1. It's a dictionary. Dictionary 1 of 2 is 85. So dictionary 1 of 2. Third position. 0, 1, 2. Third position? No. It's not like that. 2 is the first position or 0th value because there is no indexing in dictionary. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's not there. 2 is the first value. And dictionary 1, dictionary's first indexing 22, 22, 23, 24. Print dictionary 1 of 1. It will be 23. Why? Because this is how we see this question. Where is? Yeah. We see it. Okay. We see it this way. Dictionary. Dict 1. It's not dict. Dict. Why is it doing like this? 1 equal to, what we get is something like this. Then first value would be 2. Then we'll be giving us 85. Then second value would be 1. And that will be giving us a list of 22, 23, 24. So basically, what is 1 of 1? 1 of 0, 1. We get 23. So answer should be 23. Is it? Yes, it is. What will be the output of the following Python code? Dictionary 1 is 0, 1. 1 is 2. 2 is 3. So for x, y in dictionary 1, print x and y. Do we get anything? Actually, do we get anything? For x, y in dictionary 1, what is x, what is y? It is not given because it's a dictionary. Both x and y, we don't have a pair of that kind itself. For a dictionary, there should be always a specific, very specific key or value. Only then we'll get some output. So it will be an error. What is the output of the following code? T1 is 70, 56, hello, 22, 2, hi, the, world, 3. Print T1 of 2 to 4. 2 to 4 means we'll be printing position 2 and 3. We won't print the position 4. What is 2 here? 2 is 70 is 0. 56 is 1. Hello is 2. So hello and 22. Which option do we have? We have the option B. Hello 22. This colon is a slice operator which returns a subpart of any data type, a string, list, tuple, etc. Index number is started from 0. So the value of index number 2 is hello, and this will display the elements till index minus 1. That is index number minus 1. That is still 4 minus 1, 3. So the correct output is hello 22. Now this question, these last few questions I have taken from Arihant only. So basically they have somewhat advertised about themselves. Welcome to Arihant. Welcome to your one-step solution. One-step solution for all your study, practice and assessment needs for various competitives and recruitment examination and school segment. What will be the output of the following code? My file is equal to open arihant.txt, r, s is my file.read, 10, print s, s1 is my file.read, 15, print s1, my file.close. My file equal to open. If we get this open, we have to close it. My file is open, at last we have closed it. My file.close. And what do we want? My file.read 10. My file is welcome to Arihant. We'll be reading 10 letters. Welcome. 1 ELCOME space TO. So what do we get? We get welcome space 2. That will be the first printing. Welcome to, we are having all option except D, so D is cancelled off. We won't get welcome to Arihant like that. For sure, no. Next. S1 equal to my file read 15 and then print S1. My file dot read 15 means we'll be reading till 15. What is 15? But we have already read 10. So we'll be reading from 11th position. Right? So 11th position is a space. Then space over ARIHANT and gone. No, wait, 15 position then. So space ARIHANT, this what is a exclamation mark. Then what? we have a ender, that is /n WELC. See, 15. Wait, let me just again. Space ARIHANT exclamation mark space WELC. Is there a mistake? Because I don't see any correct answer here. ARIHANT exclamation mark WELC space. Space was there, space was here. Fine. I think it should be option C with an extra O. Because what is the mistake? I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm getting only 14 letters. Are you also getting 14 only? Like, should we just try programming? Okay, we'll just try programming it, fine. I'll just try that. Because we are not getting the right answer. So, basically, are we mistaken or? Welcome to Arihant. What is the option given? The option is C, that's given. Okay, we'll just try. Welcome to Arihant. Arihant. Welcome to your one step. That will be enough, because that's more than enough. And this will be in a new file, that's a text file. New file, test text. Okay, fine. Now what is the program here? My file equal to open test, because we have saved it as test dot text. Then read. Yeah, understand, it's a read, right? So we will be reading only. S is equal to my file dot read 10. Fine. Then print the S. Fine. Then we'll be writing S1 is equal to my file dot read 15. Print of S1 my file dot close. Just try running this, right? Run testing. Right. What is this then? Some random mistakes. copy, paste, if this works out. Welcome, yeah, we were right actually. We're actually right. Aren't we? Yeah, we were right. That should be welcome to space Arihant and Velco. Yeah, that's right. So this is a mistake. It was a mistake here. Not our mistake. We are right. Velco. It is C, but there should be also an O. Come on. Now, identify the output of the following code. For I in range 4, if I equal to 4, break, else print I, else print welcome. If I in range 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. 3? Yeah, I'll just go only up to 3 and then 4 probably, but 4 minus 1, 3. It'll just go through 3 only. For I in I equal to, if I is equal to 4, for I 0, it'll become 0. So I is not 4. So print I. It'll be printed 0. Fine. Then 1 will be printed. It'll print 1. Then 2 will be printed. 2 will be printed. Then 3. I is equal to 3. 3 will be printed. Then 4. Because I is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Will be printed, right? 4 equal to 4. Welcome. No. It'll break off and welcome. So our option A should be the correct answer. Here is the answer and option A. What will be the output of the following Python code snippet? X is ABCD. For I in range len of x, print x. X is A. I in range of len of x. Length of x is 4. So print x. First we'll print x. X is A. Wait. Okay. X is not A. First it will print A, B, C, D itself. Yeah, right? Then X is A. Then it will print A. So it should be A, B, C, D space. A space. A space and A. So this is none of the mentioned. Oh my gosh. It'll be none of the above. What if only ABCD has been printed once? Do you want to see that question again? X is ABCD. For I in range len of x, print x. X is A. First you will print ABCD, then A, then A, then A. Okay, this question. I identify the output of the following Python code. X is 0. For I in range 1, 12, 3, x plus equal to I plus 3. Print x. For I in range 1 to 12. So it will start from 1, it will end 12 minus 1, 11. And it will iterate with 3 steps. So it will print, it will go to the position 1, then x is 0 plus 1 plus 3, that is 4. Is there any way I can actually write and tell you? Just try it with sticky notes. This would work out. Probably, yeah. Yes. First, x is 0. Then what are we getting? We are getting x plus. So x will be equal to 0 plus I is 1 plus 3. And that is 4. At first we are getting 4. Then x is now 4. Cut off this one. Yeah. X is 4. Then we are getting x is equal to 4 plus 3. That is 11. Is it? Yes, it is. Then we are getting x is 11. So x will be equal to 11 plus I. What will be I? 1, 4, 7. So 7 plus 3. And that is 21. Isn't it? Yes, it is. And then now x is equal to 21. What is x? again going to be, x again would be 21 plus, what would be I was 1, I was first 1, then it became 4, then it became 7, then it becomes 10 plus 3, and what is that? And that would be what would be it? 31, 34, 34. 34 it is. So will it go again? After 10 would be 13, but it's only till 12, so this will end. Print x, and x would be 34. Is it 34? Is it 34? It is 34. Yes. Identify the output of the following Python code. Definition of test value. Value of 1 is 20, then a is 2, 3, 4. Test of a, print of a. First, how does this go? Programs, line number 1 is def, so we'll go from def, then it will just skip off value because it is not called at all. So I'll just go to a is 2, 3, 4. The computer knows, okay, this is 2, 3, 4, fine. Now test it. A is 2, 3, 4, so 2, 3, 4 will go there. Then value of 1, value would be 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 is 1. What is 1? Indentation 1. Indexing 1. Indexing 1 would be 3. 3 is equal to 20. It will be 224. Print it. 224. The value in the index number 1, that is the position of 3, would be changed to 20. Got it? The answer should be D. So he is a student of class 12th. He got an assignment on Python language, in which one question is, write a tuple test is equal to 3, 4, 8, 11, 2 on a binary file hello.bin. Consider the following code written by him. Import pickle. Test is 3, 4, 8, 11, 2. File is open hello.bin. And WB is write in binary, writing in binary. Pickle dot dash, file dot close. Line 1 is pickle dot what? Pickle dot dump or pickle dot load. Write it won't come because we don't have anything like write in binary. Write is used only in text. So is it dump or load? A question of consideration. How I remember this? In binary we have dump and load, which is similar to write and read of text. What is writing? Writing is writing. So we are literally dumping, aren't we? And reading is reading, taking in or load. Here we need to dump file to text or text to file. Test is the object, bro. So we have to dump test into the file, the big file. So we'll be going with option B. Dump method is used to write object to a file. Before you use the dump method, you first have to import the pickle module. Syntax pickle.dump, object to pickle, and file object. Object first, then file. Next, Arihant's again advertisement. What will be the output of the following code? Def of count, vowel is equal to 0, f is equal to open vowel.text of read in read format, n is f.read, m is n.split. For I in m, if I equal to a, or I equal to e, or I equal to I, or I equal to o, or I equal to u. I, a, e, I, o, u. Vowels. If it's any one of this, vowel would be added with 1. The count of vowel would be plus 1. And f close. F close. What would be the output? It should be work.tech. Okay, fine. I actually didn't understand work.tech. Anna Barrett. Fine. So we have to count. Anyway, hi Anna Barrett, hi Ashi, hi Osirin Gaming. Some other language. Hi everyone. Hi. Okay. Here we have to count the number of vowels. How does this program work out? First, we are giving a variable n which is reading the complete file, and file f we are opening with, vowel.txt we are opening with f, and we are reading f, and then m is a variable which splits n. What is split? Split by default is by literally splitting the complete file. In default it is space. For every space we'll just cut that object and make it into an element of a list. Now this complete thing would be converted into a list of welcome, to, Arihan, welcome, to, your, one step, solution, for, all, your, study, etc, etc, etc. For every space it does. Fine. So for I in M, if there is A, E, I, O, U, it will count 1. So how many A, E, I, O, U are there in this complete list or complete file? E, O, A, I, A, then E, O, U, O, E, O, U, I, O, A, O, U, A, C. No, C is not there. I, E, A, E, O, A. People will be thinking, why am I saying all those things? Okay. A, O, U, O, E, I, E, U, I, E, I, O, A. C is not there, it's not there. O, E. So the answer would be 50. I'm getting 59. Something 9, so it should be 59. Is that 59? We'll check. Hopefully yes. But in the examination, just count it by default. And I don't think this sort of a question would come because there's so many I's and U's and E's, and it's very easy to make a mistake. Okay, find the output of the following code. We are defining a function A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2. Then function B is equal to 4 and A is equal to 5. And that would be, now B is A and A is B. I think you get me, but we're actually defining it just the opposite way. Fine. Now A is A plus B. A would be 4 plus 5, 9. And B is equal to B plus 1. B plus equal to 1 means B is equal to B plus 1. B plus equal to 1 is B is equal to B plus 1. B minus equal to 1 means B is equal to the old B minus 1. B into equal to 1 means B is equal to last B into 1. And B divided by equal to 1 means B is equal to B divided by 1. Simple as that. So here B is equal to plus equal to 1. Here B is A. So what will be answer? Function B A. Although we have did say that B and A have changed its positions, A and B have already been assigned a position. Like A is 1, B is 2. If it was A and B, then we could have changed its positions. But both have been assigned some positions, right? So rather this would be considered as function of A is equal to 5, comma B equal to 4. So B's value would be 4 itself. So 4 plus 1, 5. Because we don't have any other option of that kind. If it was B's 5, then we don't have an option of 5 plus 1, 6. Because we don't have 6. We have error, but it won't be an error actually. It won't be an error. So it should be, B would be in the position of B itself. So it's option A. 4. Evaluate the following expression and identify the correct answer. 2 into 3 divided by 4 plus 4 divided by 4 plus 8 minus 2 plus 5 divided by 8. This double slash means you'll just take the quotient. You don't have a remainder or points. You don't take the points. Point, if there is a single slash, you will take the point itself. Like 5 by 2. 5 slash 2 will give you 2.5. But 5 double slash 2 will give you 2. 0.5 just neglect. Just goes off. And here this double slash will have the more value. So 2 into 3 double slash 4 is 0. 0.75. So 0. 2 into 0 is 0. Plus 4 by 4, 1. 1 plus 8, 9. Minus 2, 7. 7 plus 0. 8. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 will give you 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. We'll do it and try. We'll do and try. Fine. 2 into 3, 6. We'll get 6. Fine. Divide by 4. Okay. What will that be? 1. Okay, 1 plus 4 by 4 is 1 itself. Okay, 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 8, 10 minus 2, 8 itself plus 0. It will be 10. Yeah, we were right only. It should be 8. Why? Why? Because 2 into 3 is 6. Divide by 4. Plus 4 divided by 4 is 1. Plus 8. Minus 2. Plus 5 by 8. 5 divided by 8 is 0. So it will be 1 plus 1 plus 8 minus 2. Am I getting any position to actually show you this one? Yeah, I'll just show you like this. Because I don't think my other device is working out now. My plan was to actually show you my drawing itself, but whatever. By the way, the last trick, right? I could just show you this way itself. Yeah, here. 2 into 3. 2 into 3 would be the highest power. 6 divided by 4 plus 4 divided by 4 plus 8 minus 2 plus 5 divided by 8. What would this be? 6 divided by 4 would be 1 plus 4 divided by 4 would be 1 again plus 8 minus 2 plus 0, and that would be 2 plus 8 minus 2, that is 8, and the option is B, 8. Is it 8? It is 8. So next question. Oh, hi Kunal Sharma. Use BODMAS. Okay. Hi, Gladden. Gladden D'Souza. Hi, dude. Yeah, hi. Yeah, it was option B only. B8. Kunal Sharma, hi. Next, what will be the output of the following Python code? Let's be much more faster right now. Yeah. What will be the output of the following Python code? Definition of power is A, B is equal to 4 and R is 1. For I in range B, R equal to R into A, return R. We are returning R because now we are returning R. Fine. Print of power 5. Power of 5? What is power of 5? Power of 5 would be A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 4. R minus R is equal to 1. So I in range B, I in range 4. 4. R is equal to R into A. What is R? 1 into 4. 1 into 5. 1 into 5 would be 5. Then what? Next, again it will iterate. Again iterate. Now it will iterate to R becomes first RS. Petmas rule is R is 1 and then R becomes R is equal to 5, then R becomes 2, R becomes equal to 2 into 5, 10, 2 into 5 equal to 10. I'll just write it the next step, right? 10. Then R equal to not R, I mean this shouldn't be R, right? This should be I is equal to 2, I equal to 1. Now I is equal to 3, we get R is equal to did we make any mistake? Yeah, 5 into 5. 5 into 5, 25. It should be 25. True, right. 3, R becomes 25 into 5. That is 125. Right. Then now R is equal to 4. What is R equal to 4? R equal to 4. It becomes 125 into 5 and that is 625. Okay, what do we get? It becomes 625 and option A and B are 625. We are getting we are getting 625. Now what about C and D? No, we are not getting C and D. D could be a possible thing, but C, no, never. And then next one is print power 5 into 5. 5 into 5. Wow, 5 and 5. 5 and 5. Yeah. Here all these would become one more time because the same step continues because 4 and now 5. R is equal to I is equal to 5. Not R. I is equal to 5. And that would give us 5 into R is equal to 625 into 5. And that is 3125. True. Correct. So option A. Is it option A? It should be option A. Option A, correct. Yes. Yuva Harsh. Good. Correct. That's right. What will be the output of the following Python code? Print def of print max AB. If A greater than B, print A is maximum. Elif print A is equal to B, then print A is equal to B. Else print B is maximum. Print maximum of 3394. What do we get? 33 is less than 94. So B is maximum. What is B? 94. 94 is maximum. We get option C. Simple. What will be the output of the following code? Import random. AR is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Lower is random.randint 1, 3. Upper random.randint 2, 4. For k in range lower, upper plus 1. Print AR of k and hash. End is hash. End with hash. Okay. k in range lower. What is lower? Random dot randint. Randint we will get 1, 2 and 3. Rand int we get integer 1 and 2 and 3. We get all the 3. Upper also 2, 3, 4. We can get 2, 3 and 4 or 4. I mean it should be or. 4k in range lower. So it is a possibility of 1 to 5. Because up to 4 we can get plus 1. Up to 5. Print AR of k end with hash. Okay. AR would be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So position 1 to position 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get 20 to 70. Any number we can get. Right? Yes. Okay. Fine. Can we get 10, 40, 70? Let's check. 10 is not there in the number list itself. So option is cancelled off that way itself. 50, 60, 70. Probably yes. 30, 40, 50. Probably yes. 40, 50, 70. Probably yes. But minimum index is 1. What is number 1? 30. So minimum we have to get 30. 20 is not a possibility. And 20 is not there. Fine. Okay. So what is it? Maximum indexing is 4. 0, 20 would be 0, 30 would be 1, 40 would be 2, 50 would be 3, and 60 would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 60, till 60 only. 70 is not an indexing of 4. 70 would be 5. So 70 is also cancelled off. So A, C, D cancel off. Cut it off. Leave it. Finished. Kadam. It's option B. 30, 40, 50. That's the only option possible. Okay, that's B. What will be the output of the following Python code? List 1 is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For I in range 1 to 5. List of I minus 1 is list of I. For I in range 0 to 5. Print list of I and a space. End with space. What should be the answer? Range 1 to 5. So list of I. First it will be 1. 1 minus 1, 0. List of 0 is list of 1. So it will be 12. It will start with 12. Then it will be 13. Then it will be 14. Then it will be 15. Then last. At last would be 5. 5 minus 4, 4. So 12, 13, 14, 15. It won't be 11. For sure. Then what can it be? 5. So wait. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 11 is 0. 12 is 1. 13, 14, 15. 15 is 4. So fourth value should be 15 again. And that is option D. That's it. Same explanation. What will be the output? Yeah. Bro, Iva Harsh, good. You're seeing that answer too. Good. What will be the output of the following Python code? My file equal to open story dot. Oh wait, you have said that for the last question, right? Okay, good. Anyway, fine. What will be the output of the following Python code? My file is open story dot text wb print of name of the file my file dot name my file dot flush my file dot close. Flush means it will just completely get the internal buffer. Buffer means it's a temporary storage. You just cancel off complete everything that is in that specific temporary storage. You just cancel off, like delete it off. Okay. What will be the output? Output should be. Actually, I said the answer. It flushes the file when closing the. It just flushes the file. Answer itself is there. Flush. Means in the temporary storage, what are there? It will just goes off. That's it. Find the output of the following code from given option. Def of calc result. I is 9 while I greater than 1 if I modulus 2. What is modulus 2? It will give off the remainder. No quotient, no dividend, no divisor. Only remainder. If remainder is 0, which means if it is an even number, then we will get x is that remainder 0, x is 0, and I is I minus 1. It is become 1 lesser. But wait, is there an option? Oh, I think I forgot to get the options done. Fine, it would be what? It would be x is 0. First x would be 0. We'll just do it. I forgot to put the options, but fine. If options doesn't come out, so we have to write it. Okay, fine. I is 9. When I is 9, I'll get x is equal to 0. Then I becomes 8. We get 0. Wait. Are we making any mistake? Huh? If it is 9, well, I greater than 1, fine. If I modulus, it won't be 2. It is an even, so it is not. X is not defined here. When it is 8, it is defined. When it is 7, not defined. 6, defined. 0, then what? Wait, this is actually a not so defined question. Okay, let's see the answer. Why? Well, I9 greater than 1 true, 0 false, else 9 minus 2. Was it like that? No, this is completely different answer, completely different question. Oh my gosh. Something mistake somewhere. Okay, fine. Just leave that. Suppose the content of the file parrot.txt is nothing is more terrifying than fearlessness. What will be the output of the following code? File is opened. It will just open it up. Then value is file.read. Will read the complete thing in the file. That is nothing is more terrifying than fearlessness. Then print the len of val. Val is the text that we have read. Then the length of it. Len is length. How many digits are there? How many digits are there? NOTHING space IS space MORE space TERRFIYING space THAN space FEARLESSNESS. Did I miss something? It was 30. 43 I'm getting. 33. Maybe I missed one letter. Maybe. I might have missed one letter. Okay, I'm getting 44, 43, 44, 45. Wait. Any mistake in this? Or am I mistaken? Probably I might have miscounted. In this in this time you have to write the complete thing in the working paper and count how many are there, how many letters are there. That is the best method to do. Nothing. NOTHING space IS space MORE space TERRIF Y. Y 13. Okay. ING space THAN space FEARLESSNESS. Okay, I got it. 44. It's not 45. It's not 39. 44. Error. No, it is 44. Option A. Yes. Yes. World without the following code. Def of mean star args total 0.0. For V in args, total plus equal to V, which means total is equal to total plus V. Okay. Return total by length of args. Mean of star 1, 2, 3, 4. Star would be star itself and args is 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Okay. So V in 1, 2, 3, 4 would be the first thing. Then total would be equal to 1. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. What would that be? That would be 3, 6, 10. It will be 10 by length of arg. What is the length of the ARGS? The length of ARGS is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So 10 by 4 is 2.5. If it was total double slash length of args, then what would it be? It would have been A, because 10 by 4 is 2.5, but we don't care about the 0.5, it becomes 2. But since it is just a single slash, it will be 2.5. Option C, is it? It is. A text file, codes.txt, has following data written in it. Living a life you can be proud of, doing your best, spending your time as people. Ha ha ha. What a life. What will be the output of the following code? Def count. Nothing is there. S is equal to open codes.text r. F is equal to s dot read. Z is f dot split. Count equal to 0. For I in Z, count is equal to count plus 1. Print count. Okay. First we are assigning the variable s to open this file in read mode, and then we are getting the variable f to read the complete file, then z to split, and again the splitting is in the default space, and in this living is a element of the list. A is a list, A is an element, life is an element, U is an element, you can is an element, be is an element, proud is an element, off is an element, just like that, and so on and so on forth. So we'll just count off. Living a life you can be proud of, doing your best, spending your time with people. What is it? 16. Is it? It is 16. What will be the output of the following Python code snippet? A is a dictionary, and A's number 1 element would be 1. Then that's actually next element, I suppose it should be. And then A's number 1 is equal to A's number 1 plus 1, that is 2. Count is equal to 0. For I in A, what is A? Okay, A. Count plus or equal to A of I. Print count. So we have to count what is the total value of the dictionary. I actually suppose this is a dictionary, or is this a list? It should be a list, not a dictionary. This should have been a list. A is a list, and number 1 position would be 1. It should be that way. Yes. So it's basically saying we have to count what is value. And that would be 2 plus 2, 4. See. What will be the output of the following Python code? Change of 1, print of I. Nothing is displayed, 0, error 1. What will be that? Def of change, and change is 1. So I is equal to 1 plus 1, 2. Isn't it? It is. So what will be printed? It will be 2. 1 plus 1, 2. We are not assigning 2 to any other variable in the real local space. We defined a function, but we are not actually printing that function. We are printing the true value of I, and the true value of I has been described at the very first itself, and that is 0, and that is option C, 0. Immutable file type is a function, is not reflected outside the function, so the output is 0. Yes. What is the output of the code? Z is 100, definition of F is global Z, print ZS, Z is 50, print new value of global Z is Z, print blah 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 blah. It doesn't care. Or do we have to check? We have to check. Okay, now we have to come a bit more serious now. Z is 100. We have already said the value is 100. Then we are defining an F, and F is empty function actually. We are not saying any value to substitute in that. Now global Z, we have made global Z, but we haven't assigned a value of Z now. So the printing Z is the first local Z, and local Z is 100. So Z is 100 is the first one that is printed, and that is same for all options. Fine. Now we are defining Z is 50, and that is a global variable. Global Z is 50. So the new value of global Z is 50. It will be 50. For sure it will be 50. And option A, B is 100, and that's completely wrong because we have already defined global Z. We have specified it by saying global Z, which means we have defined it. That's it. So it will be 50. So C or D. Coming out of the loop also, we still have global Z in our hands. So when we are asked for global Z, the value of Z is always a global Z itself, 50. We don't care about the local Z now. Okay, so option D should be the right answer. Suppose the content of the file para.txt is Muskan Verma, Rahul Sinha, Arihant. What will be the data type of S? What is it? File equal to open para.text or S is file.read, file.close. When we open it, we are opening the complete file in read mode, specifying read mode. Then S is file.read. We are saying that S should be the file to read that thing. Then we are closing it. What sort of thing is this? If it is read lines, it will be a list of all the lines as elements. Fine. But read will give us a great, new, simple, nice, beautiful, gorgeous looking string. It will be a complete one string of file. This string. Read and read line will give a string. Read lines will give a list of all elements being the lines. What will be the output of the following code? 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, S is dictionary of of values. Dictionary's value. What is a dictionary? Dictionary is a key value pair. 1 is key, 2 is key, 3 is key. 1 O-N-E, T-W-O-T-H-R-E-E. Those are keys. And number 1, number 2, number 3 are values. Key value pair. So we are creating a variable with its elements being a list of all the values. List of 1, 2, 3. It will be a list. 1, 2, 3. So it should be option B. Is it? It is. Now, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55 questions would be... okay, we have successfully completed 49 questions by 4th, by now, and successfully. Next 5 questions would be a case-based question, and the case would be this white big bandhar of Sambhov, right? This def make new. It's a complete program with 6 blank spaces, and 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. 6 questions would be to fill up these 6 lines. And what I think is the best method is not to do in 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 6 method, rather going backward. Backward, what do I mean? First one for I in, we don't know what is the next one. So we'll just go with this 56th one. What is 56th one? In line number 6, what will be filled? There's only one definition that we have make, and that is make new my string. And my string would be student. So this should be make new. And option C should be right. And it is option C. Now going with the 5th line, it doesn't make any sense to us now, because we don't know what is the program all about. So now we will go to line number 1. Or rather, let's go with 5. No, we'll go with 1 itself. Again 1. 1 was, now we know some sort of an idea. For I in what is this function defined in? For I in my string, new string, my string plus 1, my string. Why do we have to add 1 and minus 1 and all? Basically, we never do this plus 1, minus 1 in a very casual way. So we will have an option, 2 options, my string or new string. New string is space. For I in space, it doesn't iterate, because there is nothing to iterate, right? So we'll go with my string itself, because that's logical. In these questions, we have to be more logical. My string, option A. Now, in the next question, choose the correct option to fill up the blank line 2 as marked. Blank 2. We have made for I in my string. If count modulus of 2, this exclamation mark equal to means not equal to. Exclamation mark equal to is not equal to 0. So when the count is even, it will not go. Count modulus 2 means, where do we get 0 in odd or even? We get odd, right? What? 0. No. Even. We get 0 in even. When it is even, this function won't work. We'll go to else only. But if it's an odd number, it will go. So new string is equal to new string plus string of count or I plus 1 or I. Count plus 1, I plus 1. Who will make dude? So not plus 1 plus 1. I or count. That's the only option that we have. Count. Do we use it? We might use it. But when we are looking in the line number 3, we can see that if something dash I, and that would be the same thing in the for I also, right? For if and else condition would be very, very similar. So look at I. So it should be I has always been there. So the next thing that we will have to write is count. String of I makes sense. Yes, it does make sense, but count makes more sense. So option line 2 should be count. Option C, line 3. Line 3, if dash I is new string is equal to new string plus upper I, when it comes upper, do we use is lower, is upper? Do we use? Or do we use lower or upper? If lower I what? Lower I equal to something we have to have specified, right? But is lower, is upper is like the true or false questions. So we have to use is upper or is lower. Since is upper has come in the second question, basically when we do the sample question, we will understand that upper has come, then it should have been lower. Lower things will be upward and upper things will be lowered. So if is lower I, so option C. Next question. Choose the correct option to fill up the blank in line 4 as marked. Line 4. New string is equal to new string plus what? It actually makes no sense to say I into 2. Because I itself is a letter or a string. String into two strings, not logical. String divided by 2, not at all logical, bro. Not at all logical, dude. Plus 1. String plus an integer. Cannot happen. So the only option that we are left with is I. And we will go with I. Five. Marked with 5. New string is equal to dash plus my string from start to 1. What would be it? What should be it? Is it I? Is it new string, count, string? Count we have used. I we have used. String we have used. What would we not use? We didn't use new string. So it should be A, new string. New string is new string plus my string till ending of 1. So it will be A. Now as we have somehow finished 56, shall we continue or do we break this and continue at 8 o'clock? 6 o'clock. 7:30 in IST and 6 o'clock UA time. I think we'll do 10 more questions and then we'll cancel off the session because I was planning for 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock morning, right? Fine. 15 minutes also you can continue. You can somehow study, right? If I suppose. Yeah, we can. Yes. Continue. Why it is not logical? Okay, we'll tell you why it is not logical. Which one? Because I itself is a letter. Actually makes no sense to say I into 2. Oh, okay. I into 2. That one. Why it is not logical? I'll tell you why it is not logical. When we are actually, which was that question? It was which question was it? This one. In 4, right? New string is new string plus dash. Is it 1? I into 2, I by 2. In the sequence when we are going, it would be like I would be, for I in my string is student, so S comes and count is not equal to 0, count is equal to 0. So if, what is the answer for if? If is lower I. If S is lower, it is lower form, so it will make upper S. Then else, if it is in upper form itself, if it is in upper form, like in T, new string plus T. Okay, I get why you got mistake. I mean, why you are getting the confusion. I can understand that now. Okay. Fine. Understood. We have to actually make a new string, and that is new str equal to that double quote. And we don't want 1 or tt or t by 2. For sure t by 2 won't come, because that is not possible. Why it is not logical? Because t by 2, what is t by 2? What is the value of t? It is just a letter, right? Okay, I by 2, right? What is t by 2? Or what is a by 2? What is b by 2? What is c by 2? It is a string divided by an integer. What is a string divided by an integer, bro? Actually, why it is illogical? Because it is illogical. Even I into 2, okay, fine, it is somewhere logical. Because I into 2 is I, or T into 2 is TT, or B into 2 is BB, CC, AA, DD, BB, etc. But I by 2, in computer, we don't have a thing like A by 2 or B by 2 or C by 2 or D by 2, unless and until F, A, B, C, D or any letter is having a variable. This variable is having a value of specific number of an integer. If I was equal to 3, then 3 by 2 is very much possible. Not a problem. But we don't have a value for I. But we are having a value, but it is not a integral value. It is having a value of I or T or J or D or something letters. That's why it is not logical to use that in that position. But that was actually a good question, by the way. I like that. Okay. One of the 10th last question. Python identifiers are case sensitive. True or false? For Python identifiers are case sensitive. It is case sensitive. If they say false, case sensitive are case sensitive. Wait, this is wrong. It is not B, bro. It is A. It should be A, true. It is case sensitive. Are case sensitive. It is case sensitive, bro. I is an integer. Where? I is not an integer, bro. I is not an integer. Let me see where is I is an integer. I. For I in my str, I will make the point now. For I in my str is student. Actually, root minus anna, that is imaginary number. This I is not imaginary number. This I is this specific I. This specific I am telling you, this is not that I. It is the indentation I, bro. It is the indentation I. നീ പൊളിക്കല്ലടാ, നീ എൻ്റെ വെബിനാർ പൊളിക്കോടാ ബ്രോ. ആ ഐ അല്ല, ആ ഐ വേറെ ഏതാ. ആ ഐ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ സ്ക്വയർ റൂട്ട് ഓഫ് -1 ഇസ് ഐ ഇമാജിനറി നമ്പർ. ആ ഐ അല്ല ഈ ഐ. ഈ ഐ ആണ് ദേ ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന നമ്മുടെ ഇൻഡെക്സിങ്ങിൻ്റെ ഐ. അഥവാ ഈ ഒരു ഐന് സ്പെസിഫിക് വാല്യൂ ഇല്ല. ഈ ഐ ഇറ്റ് വിൽ indentate or it will continue from S, T, U, D, E, N, T. It will go from S to T. It can take all those values. That is I. അതാണ് ഐ. അതാണ് ഉർമീസ് പറയുന്നല്ല, അതാണ് ഐ. Not that I. Python identifiers are case sensitive. It is case sensitive because print, capital print, we don't get anything. It will just say error, I don't know what is it. So it should be true. Option A true, option B and option A. It should be option A true because we don't get a value, we don't get a definite output when we say capital print. We want to see that in real life. Let's just show it. Not the problem. I'll say print I am right, and also print I am right. I'll just print it. Print I am right is okay, but print capital P is not defined. That's how it works out. So it is case sensitive. HTML is a programming language, if I can call it, because it is debatable. It is said that it is both a programming language and it is not a programming language. Fine, I'm not going into that discussion. But in HTML it is not case sensitive, but Python is really case sensitive. Which of the following is an invalid identifier? CS underscore class underscore 12. True, it is an identifier, valid identifier. CS class 12, valid. What a problem? No problem. Underscore CS class 12, it starts with underscore, no problem. But 12 CS, 1 is a number. No identifier can start with a number, starts with a number. So 12 CS is an invalid identifier. Next, the tiny individual unit in Python program is known as. What is the tiny individual unit called? Tiny individual unit is called token. It's not comment, it's not expression, it's not statement, it's a token. It is said that every unit in Python is made up of tokens. So it is tokens. Which of the following is not a token? What is not a token? Identifiers are tokens. Literals are tokens. Operators are tokens. But comments is not a token. It is a statement. Comment is a statement which is not. It's like if you write a comment in between a program with a hashtag, the HTML is a programming language. No. It is debatable. Okay, it's not a token. Comment. If we just write a hashtag, the interpreter will just go on and then skip that part and then continue with the ones which are not in the comment, because it is not a token. Tokens are something which is which the interpreter can understand and then it will work on it. Comment, it doesn't work on it. Comment is something that we want to understand. C for token, yes. Comments. Which of the following are predefined or reserved words that convey a special meaning in programming language? What is that special meaning? Is it identifier? Identifiers are those little words, the naughty little nicknames that we give to our variables. So it is not identifiers. Literals. No. Literals are again something that we give. Operators are the plus minus symbols. It is having special meanings. But it is not reserved words. It is not words itself. Words are keywords. Special keywords are special reserved words. It is keywords. Now, the different names given to different parts of a program is known as, we have said, different names or the nicknames that we give is identifiers. We give it to identify the things. So it is identifiers. Which of the following literals must terminate in one line? Obvious it is, right? Obvious. Single. What is terminating one line? Single line strings. Single line. Done. To include non-graphic characters in Python, which of the following is used? Non-graphical. Which do we use? For non-graphical characters in Python, which of the following is used? Special literals? Boolean, I will tell you. Boolean is true or false statements. Special literals? None. Special literals? None. Is there something like that? No, there is nothing like special literal none. Hi Ashley. Hi. Hello. Boolean letters? No. Special literals? No. Special literals? None? No. There's nothing like special literal none. It is an escape character sequence. That is the non-graphical characters in Python. The octal, literal and hexadecimal letters starts with which of the following symbols are respectively? Wait. This is not there for us. It was there for us, but it was removed. And it was there in our class 11. So if someone do remember class 11 portion, then please say. What I will say. The answer is D. 0, O and 0x. It is 0, O and 0x. Capital, no, small o. Option D. And now, which of the following literal has either true or false? True or false statement values. What do we get? What do we get? We have said the answer before itself. Boolean literals. Boolean literals. Okay, now it's a case-based question. A man wants to write a function in Python, but he doesn't know how to start with it. Select the keyword used to start a function out of the following. With what literals do we start a function? We start with a def function something. Def, then function name, and then what do we want to write in that. That's how we use it. Right, I will tell you. I will show you. Not tell you, I will show you. I won't tell you, I'll just show you. This is a function that we have defined. It's a count file. It'll just count the number of vowels or something. Yeah, it'll just count the number of alpha numerals. But just leave that. This is how we define it. We use it def, then function name, then what do we want to write in it. That's how we interpret or we create a function from nowhere. So it will be def. Option C. Option D. Option C. Def. To read binary files data, dash function is used. No one remembers 11th version. True it is. True. Physics, chemistry. So guys, how was 12th, the other exams, board exams? Maths was good for me. It was easy, but lengthy paper. English was confusing. Not lengthy. It was sort of easy. But physics was too bad for me. But computer science, everyone will be good. By the way, saying computer, they can't make it hard. It'll be all obvious questions. Logical question. One thing that you need is time. You need to take the time and somehow use it very cleverly in the questions. because it won't be like you don't have to write the theory stuffs in computer science, right? Something the sort of questions. To read binary files data, dash function is used. Read data, dump, load. Okay, binary files I've told you before itself, dump or load. Read is not there, read data is not there, just leave that thing itself, it won't come for sure. Read is for text, read data is a function which we define, not something that is already there. Dump and load, I'll tell you an easy way. Dump, load, one is read, one is write, that we know. But what is read and what is write in dump and load? Load seems very similar in hearing to read. Load, read. So load is read, dump is write. Opposite of load. That's it. That's how I understand this thing. Also, dump is dumping this, so we are writing it. Loading is reading. We are loading the stuffs. We are reading the stuffs. Or however you feel better, you can do it that way. The pickle.load function requires minimum dash number of parameters. How many parameters does pickle.load needs? It just needs one function, minimum one number of parameters. Which of the following function is used to write Steam data from Python console to Python? Okay. The human readable form to binary files. We have to write. We are writing. Writing is dump. Right, dump. I think we have reached our time, right? I have so many other more questions, but I think we'll continue at 6 o'clock UAE time, that is 7:30 IST. If you have any other friends more, please share. Okay, this is not for viewers or stuffs. I know, I'm very truthful at this. This is not viewers or subscribers. If you like it, then like it. If you don't like it, dislike it. If you don't do both also, I have no problem. But subscribe or don't subscribe, your wish. But come and see this. Please invest some time here also. It would be useful. At least, if not my explanation, the questions would be useful to you. And telling you one more thing, I forgot to tell you this. Why, I don't know, I forgot to tell you. All these materials are given in the description box. You can download it in the description box and then share that also. If you don't share my video also, I don't have a problem, but share this files with your friends. At least they'll get some idea, right? 2 more days, today and tomorrow, will be all done with CS. So hope to see you at 6 o'clock UAE time, 7:30 Indian time.